What's up? Terrible game Sunday. We freaking tied the Bengals, dude. 13-13. And of course, we can, we can go 1 week scoring 31 points against the Giants and go out the next week only scoring 13 against a horrible Bengals team. Of course. The Eagles find all types of ways to piss off our fans. McNabb, I'm a McNabb supporter, but I kind of have to bring the heat to. Yes, I do have to bring the heat to McNabb. He had the worst game of his career. What did he? I think he had like at least 30 passes incomplete. Are you kidding me? And not knowing the overtime rule. If you know it, if you don't know the overtime rule, at least don't admit it. It's embarrassing. There's no excuse for not knowing the overtime rule. You have to know that rule. No excuse. You have to know the overtime rule. I don't know what else there is to say. I knew it. I knew the overtime rule. I even knew the overtime rule. Shouldn't the players know it? Especially a quarterback that's been here, 10 years? A 10-year veteran quarterback for the Eagles, shouldn't he know it? But man, dude, McNabb, his birthday is in 3 days. I believe it's his 33rd birthday. He's getting old, man. He is getting old. It's not all McNabb's fault, though. Why don't we check over with Andy Reid, see what's up with him, and how it's his fault. So, with Andy Reid and all, not going for it on 4th and 1 in overtime, basically said, I'm kicking away the season here, given the, I throw out the white flag. I don't care about winning, I just want to tie. Unbelievable. I will say this about Coach Reid. Of course, I want Coach Reid to go. It's a year overdue. However, I salute Coach Reid for the job he did with the Eagles. From the years from like 2000 to our Super Bowl year. I salute all of them, like 5-6 years that he took us on great playoff runs. I do. I give respect to Andy Reid, for the good person he is. But he's just not fit to be the head coach of the Eagles in a city like this. He can coach the Detroit Lions and have a good season there, but he's not meant to coach here in Philadelphia anymore. I definitely will tip my cap to Andy Reid if he goes. But it's just not working out here. You get the same stuff every single week. I gotta do a better job and all this. Well, you know what? Do a better job. It's as simple as that. Just, you have to do the better job. Oh, and this whole situation with McNabb and all his smiles and people calling up on talk radio being all pissed off about McNabb smiling after the game. I think, everyone who says that is just trying to find ways to bash McNabb. I understand where those people are coming from and bash McNabb about his smiling after the game, but it really doesn't bother me. McNabb can act how he wants as long as he performs. As long as he performs well, that's all I care about. If he performs well or not, I don't care what he does, if he smiles or not. McNabb's a good person. This isn't a life or death situation here. It's not really all that important. I think people are just looking to try and stir things up and everything. But I'm definitely pissed off with the Eagles losing. And, I don't even think the Eagles belong in this division. Going 0-3 against the division, the situation the Eagles are in right now, maybe they should have thought about this way back to when they lost to the Cowboys on Monday night. How about that Sunday night game where they couldn't get a 4th and 1 play? And how about against the Redskins? We're 14-0. They blew the freaking lead and lost. It's unbelievable. the Eagles are just pathetic, man. You know, they always find ways to lose these games against good teams, and they can't even beat a terrible team. Again, they always find ways to piss us off in so many ways. It's unbelievably frustrating, you know. And the sad thing about this is look at the start we had to the season. 2-1. You know, we started off 2-1, having that great win against Pittsburgh. And you know, we should have went from there, and we should be about, you know, 7-3 or 6-4 right now. But no. And you know, I think this whole thing isn't all McNabb's fault. I think McNabb can be helped out by Jeffrey Lurie and Joe Banner and sign a top wide receiver like I preached all offseason. Could you imagine the difference that would bring to this team? It would be the spark and fire up this team if we actually got a #1 wide receiver in the offseason. I haven't heard many people mention this. I don't know why, but I think that's big. But you're always going to get that smile on Joe Banner and Jeffrey Lurie's face. Oh, we don't need this. You know, it'll be okay. We were great with the players we got. Yeah, get out of here. You know, I think, again, it's time for Andy Reid to go. It's just time. You know, he's completely lost his team. You know, it's just time for Andy Reid to go. Alright. But, real quick, I'm going to talk, with all that aside, time to move on and look forward to Sunday's game in Baltimore. Alright. Now, last time we played in Baltimore, get this, we tied back in '97, and the last time we played the Ravens was Halloween of 2004 at the Link. I remember that game. I think I went to that game. And man, that was a great day back when the Eagles were good. We destroyed the Ravens that day. I mean, we just stomped on them, man. That was just a great game to be at against the Ravens back in Halloween 2004. It was great. We just destroyed them that day. Kind of like how the Giants destroyed the Ravens last week. But times have changed, and we're playing the Ravens here. Now, at this time in Baltimore. But, you know, I hear Philly Heat, I'm not sure if they still are. I haven't heard much talk about it, but they might have that tailgate there still. So if you guys are doing that, you know, whoever's going down there, you know, I give shout-outs to all you guys, Eagle fans representing us down there. You know, have a great time, and bring us home a victory. Please, I need it. You know, thank God for this whole Phillies World Series thing, because this is like a big cushion to this Eagles thing. But, you know, the Eagles are the Eagles, and I'm pissed off. But, you know, Joe Flacco is a great quarterback. He has a good arm. And that's what scares me most about this team. Excuse me. But, you know, we can't overlook this team. They're 6-3. Or 6-4, I'm sorry. 6-4. We need this win. We need this win. Hey, couldn't this kind of be a technical home game with all the Eagle fans that'll be there, you know? But yeah, we need this win. Absolutely. So, yeah. That's about all I got. I expect the Eagles to step up this week and win. That's what I expect. Now, my prediction for the game is Ravens by 4. But I mean, but still, I think the Eagles have a great chance to win. But I expect the Eagles to win this game. Alright? Now, I know the Eagles are going through a bad time, but I'm always with the Eagles, no matter what. I'm always a fan of this team. Just wanted to get that out there. Go Birds.